Hi, it's Roni, and welcome to the Scrap 5 Challenge. And if you'd like to join in, as always, just use hashtag Scrap5 on Instagram so we can see what you create. The items to use this time are craft paper, vellum, at least one fussy cut item, a doily, and a multi-font title. And I'm going to be scrapping that picture of my granddaughters by that big tire. And I thought that'd go pretty good with craft paper. And as you can see, I've got the vellum, but it's got flowers on top of it. I'm kind of thinking it's a Maggie Holmes one from a long time ago. I'm so glad I'm finally using some of it. And let's see. Oh, I thought about doing it upside down, but I didn't really like that as well as I thought I might. Then I was looking at it and thought about cutting another one out in the cream colored paper, the vanilla, like the background is up there, to make it show up better. But then I changed my mind and I thought, I think I like it just the way it is. The piece I'm using for the border is the branding strip, and it's like a craft on craft plaid kind of thing. And it's really subtle, but it's pretty. And I'm totally going to borrow the idea from Dorothy, who is scrapbooking Quebec, to use a long tag on my layout. And I'm going to use it as a right hand kind of border along the side. And I am going to throw some embellishments on there. Paper that I'm using, the vanilla one, it's by American Crafts, and it's pretty old. I've had it a long time. I got like, I think 25 of them or something from Big Lots once, and I still have a few. But it has embossed scrolls on it, and I thought, well, that would dress up my crafting gingham just a little bit to add that to my layout. And the tag, I am putting some brown twine in it, and it's just going to go right along the side, almost like a border, but my photo's going to kind of be nestled against it. And speaking of my photo, it's of my granddaughters, and they were pretty young there. And we were driving along, and Reagan hollered, "Mama, Mama!" And I'm like, "What?" I was coming up to the stoplight, and she says, "That tire, look at that." And I said, "Yeah, I see it." She says, "Can we stop and get our picture with it?" And I automatically was getting ready to say, no, we were busy doing this or that. I think we were on our way to get some groceries and go home. And because usually that's the only reason I'm up there at that end, unless it is McDonald's. But I remembered I turned her down one time about a bear in a restaurant. And I told myself I wasn't going to turn her down no more because that restaurant closed like days after we were in there. So we never did get that photo. So I would turn the car around and went back and took their picture by that big tire. I have scrapped it for me, but I'm going to make her an album. I'm working on it. And I thought, well, I'm going to do it with a different title and put it in her album. I did pull out those chipboard 3D embellishments, and they're from Crate Paper Marketplace or something like that. And I've had them a very long time. But I set them right there in front of me so I could look at them over and over again, which has probably been the last dozen layouts, and I'm finally using some of them. I'm going to use the little banner that says Smiles for Days and the camera on my layout. That piece of trim at the top of the tag, I used the Fiskars border punch for it, and it's got little flowers and scallops on it. And I considered doing it on the bottom too, but instead I punched out a circle from that scallop punch up there on the left to just give it something for the camera to set on. And I pulled some tickets. I'm supposed to have fussy cut stuff, so I pulled the butterflies and the tickets because both of them are fussy cut out. And I believe the tickets are from a Maggie Holmes paper, and then the butterflies are from a Chamel paper. Now I'm supposed to have a multi font title. So I am using old October afternoon set, and I'm going to make the first three words with the small tile letters and then the larger ones for the pit stop. And my title is um, the photo op pit stop. And I like that set because they were wood grain instead of just being plain brown. And I thought they'd look good with the craft and the gingham. And I did put the little tile ones on a piece of craft paper first so that I can move them around easier and get them straighter because I run them right along the top edge of the paper and that helps me get them straighter. My butterflies, I am putting a piece of foam tape under one wing. Well, I think that one butterfly, I put it under two. That first one that I'm doing, it has it on both wings. Now, you might say the butterflies are kind of bright green, but they match perfectly with the grass in the photo, which you probably can't see as well. And then the bottom part of the wings match the flowers in the vellum a whole lot better. So they are matching something. And I'm punching out some of these little hearts to scatter on my page and put them in like little clusters. And one I'm putting on the burlap. There was a burlap 3D sticker in that 3D crepe paper thing. Only the one that they had on there, the heart that they had on there, was a shiny one, and the colors did not match. So I thought, well, I can just pull it off and put me a gingham one on there instead. And I am getting close to getting done. I will put a little cluster in the top left-hand corner, but other than that, adding those little flowers, those little hearts is about it. So I wanted to remind you that if you would like to do this scrap 5, all you have to do is put it on Instagram with hashtag scrap 5 so we can see it and see what you created. I love scrap 5. I think it's a lot of fun, and to make sure you get everything on there. Which reminds me, let me double check. Vellum, that's on there. Multi-font title, that's on there. Doily is on there. Um, my mind's blank and I only got 3 so far. Oh, fussy cut item, I've got that. And what is the other one? Oh my goodness, and I'm the one who made the list. One more thing. 5. Oh, craft. I bet you were all saying craft in the background. And I've got so much of it on the layout. You wouldn't think I'd forget what it was. But yeah, those are the 5 items, and all 5 are on my page. So I'm doing good on the scrap 5. And if remember, don't forget, if you like to join, post your layout on Instagram and use hashtag scrap5 so we can see what you created. And I'm getting close to getting done with my layout. I'm adding the butterfly to the topper to the top left-hand corner. And oh, I did decide I needed just a few more hearts to scatter around the page. And I am using the gingham for it. I thought, well, I've still got scraps there. So yeah, I'm going to use my scraps. Oh, and if you hear my chair squeaking, I forget when I'm sitting here. My recliner's kind of on the old side, but it's still in really good shape other than it squeaks. So yeah, I'll move and forget and it squeaks. Most of the time I don't even notice it. But since I was doing the voiceover, for once I did. But yeah, that's it. That's my layout. If you look down there below, you'll see all the other guys doing it. Plus, if you leave a comment, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But I hope you have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.